this. Okay, great. Very good. Very good.
Sorry, and Sonia is in the court online.
Oh, wow.
She has a court online.
Okay, interesting. Very good. Well, hopefully she will be, be okay with the court.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. And Aunt Monica, how are you today?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you?
I'm on the bridge in Laredo.
Oh, wow. Oh, you went there too. Why did you go?
Excuse me? Oh, I went to the bank. I need to withdraw some money.
Oh, okay.
For the taxes.
Yes.
Withdraw, yes.
Yes. Okay, well, that's great. That's great. So let's hear. So, Aunt Araceli, tell me more about the transactions that you did.
I withdraw money, and only I withdraw money of my account.
Okay, so withdraw
Mexican account
is I withdrew.
What?
So it's withdraw is in the past.
Withdraw. Withdrew. Past tense. Yes, I withdrew. Withdrew money. Some money. From my Mexican account.
I see. Okay. That's good. And did you go shopping or did you go eating there?
You hear me?
Yes, but not well. I can't hear you well because it's breaking. It's breaking up. But I can understand.
We went shopping. We bought groceries and vegetables and wine because it's more cheaper in Mexico.
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheaper in Mexico.
Cheaper. Then it's cheaper in Mexico.
Okay. Very good. And Aunt Monica, so did you how is it on the bridge? Is it very busy? Are there many people there?
Yes, there are a lot of cars.
Okay.
Here. Oh, and I have an appointment at 1:30. Really? So I can go to any restaurants or the supermarket and
I understand.
I can go.
Yes. And what kind of appointment do you have?
A business appointment.
Okay.
With another company, another broker, real estate company.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I was wondering if I change the real estate company with another.
You want to change real estate companies, and why do you want to change real estate companies?
Money.
Really?
Number one, money, and number two, money, and maybe the number three, my boss.
Really?
I really hate it.
Really?
Hate him. Yes.
Why?
I don't like that. This kind of people, this kind of man he's very strong and he's very rude.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So he's a macho, the macho guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the correct word. And I don't like to work with him.
That's better.
But the first thing is money.
Yeah, I think it would be better to find a new company. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Very good. So, and Taraseli, so let's ask you a couple questions now. So, how are the courts open now, or how's business for you?
Hello.
Yes. Hello. It's It's frozen. The bad connection. So,
And
let's
I'm
see.
trying to put my Zoom in my computer.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. That will be better. That will be better. So while we wait for Araceli, Monica, let me ask you a question. So how can you make more money with the new broker? Is it lower fees, or lower split, or how?
Yes, that's correct. For a lower split, my
Okay.
broker and me. Yes, and I. Right? And me.
I see. So the new company will charge you less.
Yes, I hope so. I want to speak with. I try to convince them.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good. And do you get any clients from your broker, or do you have to find your own clients?
No, I have to find my own clients. But the problem, the other problem with this company, with my company right now, is my broker sets the listings on to me. He said all the time, and it's not fair because they're my clients, they're my friends, they're my coworkers,
But
it's not fair.
do you get the commission if it's your friend who lists the property? Do you still get the commission, or he gets it?
No, he gets
Oh, that's
it.
terrible. That's
No.
terrible. No,
Yes. Yeah.
it's your client, your listing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna lose if I change the company.
Yeah.
If I change my job, I'm gonna lose the
Your-
listing.
Yeah. How many listings do you have now?
No, not too much, but it's I don't want to lose
But what can
anything.
your friends cancel the listing agreement with the broker?
Mm, maybe yes, maybe yes. I want to try to convince them, but for the other hand, I don't want to have problems with my broker right now. But I don't know what is gonna happen after that meeting.
Wow, that's good. So, Aunt Araceli, you're back. You're back on your computer on Wi-Fi. All right. So, how's business for you? Did business start again with the courts?
Maybe we don't have a date. We don't have a. We don't have date in this moment, but I I think it will be in August. In August, we come back to the court.
I see. I understand. So in August, the courts are going to open again.
Yes.
Okay. So now, what are you doing for business? Are you trying to get new clients, or do you already have clients, or how?
In this moment, no, only studying English.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You are preparing.
Yes. No, I don't. I don't work. I don't work right now.
I see. Okay. Do you miss it?
Yes, I miss to. I miss to travel. I miss to go to the court and share with my clients, meeting with my clients. It's it's terrible for me.
Yes. Okay, very good. So do you know if Dahlia is going to attend the class, or is she?
On a way.
So I know Sonia is in court, online court.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Dahlia, do you know if she is coming or no?
No.
She isn't. Okay. She isn't. Okay, very good. So we will start the lesson today. Okay. So first of all, do you let me ask you a question. So do you read at all? So let's start with Monica. Do you read?
More or less. Do
Yeah.
you read the homework or?
Now, do you read for fun, or like do you read any books, or do you read any magazines? What do you?
Well, I read all about the real estate.
I see. And
Yeah.
what do you read about the real estate? Are there some special websites or on Twitter, some special tweets? What do you read?
Yes, tweets about real estate or in Instagram or coaches from real estate.
Oh, wow.
I wanna say, I wanna read it or I wanna see it, watch it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just mostly on the internet,
Yes.
articles and yeah, essays, stuff like that. Okay, good. And Araceli, what about you?
I like to read about taxes, low taxes low, o
Low
sea,
tax.
las low taxes, and I I like to read novels, thrillers novels.
Oh, wow.
I like too much,
Like which ones, for example?
and I about crimes,
Mm,
crimes,
crimes.
crimes, and robs and
Wow.
ay, ¿cómo se dice? Oh,
Kidnapping.
kidnap.
Do you read it?
Uh-huh.
Do you read it in English or in Spanish or what?
In Spanish, but I'm trying to speak. I would like to try to read in English.
Yeah.
I read a lot in internet in English.
Yes. That's good. Or maybe some simplified books. You can they have some books that are simple, like simplified. So it could be a good one,
Uh-huh.
you know. And so yeah, reading is one of the best things that you can do if you want to improve your English. Reading is very good for the mind because you see the words. You see, when you're speaking and listening, you're listening, but when you see it, you remember it more. So that's why it's very
A
good.
lot when I watch TV and I watch movies
Oh,
because I put the closed captions.
exactly. That's very good. Yeah, that helps a lot. All right, very good. So today we have this lesson. Okay, so it's about women and reading, and it will be interesting for me to know what your opinion is on this. Okay, so we have this right here, this document, and I will share it also in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so WhatsApp group, it's in there. Boom.
Se fue.
Es que me lo pone en WhatsApp, pero pues como no tengo la compu.
All right.
No iba a preguntar.
Es que
Pregúntale. Paga tú, ahorita te lo doy. Ay, es que tengo pesos. Sorry, tengo pesos. Voy a ir a cambiar apenas. Okay.
okay.
Very good. So let's discuss this first.
Okay.
Now discuss how women are discriminated against in these areas. Okay, so let's first let's start with Araceli. You start.
Okay.
Oops, what is that? Okay, the first one.
Yes. In Mexico, there are many professors, ¿cómo se dice? O sea,
How do you say?
es que sé que están en contra de la mujer, o sea, que son como machistas, pero no sé cómo
But
se dice.
try saying it in English. You can say it. So if you
Okay.
can't say it direct, say it the long
Okay.
way.
Bueno, when I was in the school, I saw a lot of discriminator in the woman or
Yeah, they discriminated against women.
against women. Because the professor to prefer to communicate with men,
Oh,
and when there are when there was activity,
mm.
the women are were discriminated to ay, espérate, ¿cómo se dice? Ay, es que no sé cómo decir.
They had grades with the exams, the tests.
In the grades, in the activity, in the classroom, and in the work too much.
Really?
I have a friend of mine,
Mm.
and he had a good
He has.
por eso pasado, él
Okay.
tenía un buen puesto. He had
Mhm.
a good position in the government.
Oh, wow.
They never contract a woman,
Really?
women, only men.
I see. Yeah, so they you can say they give preferential treatment. Preferential treatment to men. So many professors give preferential treatment to.
Preferential treatment to men.
Very good. The next one, Monica, what about in the profession? Any discrimination in the profession?
In the profession, well, nowadays I think there is no more discriminations like in my when I was young.
Yeah.
For example, I know a lot of women to work in like truck drivers,
That's true.
and yeah, that's many of them. I think that, but just in for example, in the constructions, there is a lot of discrimination. They prefer the men instead of women, and the other time I was reading a book. I was reading an article about the millionaire people are men instead of women. I don't know why, but the rich or the first work,
Yes.
the CEOs, the managers, it's more men than women.
And why is that? Why are men in more positions of leadership? Is it discrimination or is it something else?
I think they prefer the men because the children, the children is an obstacle.
Mm.
Because like a woman, I prefer be a mother than and my children are in the first place, and the men no, the men is for them. I think they don't understand, or they
Yeah.
they don't.
Yeah. I understand. Okay, good. Arceli, are you there? Arceli. Okay, so let what about in the workplace?
The
In the
workplace, in a workplace,
like let's say in the office. you know, in the office, the real estate office, you know, maybe think about, I don't know, like events or, you know, just, yeah, those things in the office.
In the office, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's in my office is they are the same. The I can choose whatever desk that I needed. Or
I see.
yes.
And the broker treats everybody the same, men and women.
Well, not everybody, but obviously he prefers the people who has more experience and more jobs
So
and more work.
people
People who have
yeah,
more
more
experience.
experience. I see.
Mhm.
Okay, he prefers those people. Okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Yeah, that's not good. Definitely. Okay, Sonia has just arrived. Okay, very good. So let's see. Well, we'll ask Sonia about the about society. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. How are you? Oh, microphone. Can you unmute? Okay, Sonia, can you unmute?
Sonia, on mute.
Unmute microphone. Microphone, microphone.
Sorry. Voy a quitar esto para que no
Okay,
oigan.
okay, well, I guess Sonia is not connected. But okay, so let's, Monica, let me ask you, what about in society? So,
For me,
yeah,
this
or for maybe you can, for American society, Mexican society, in different societies, what is the situation with discrimination against women? Is it getting better in general? Is it worse? Some countries more than others?
well, I think some countries are more discriminated for women. For example, the Arabs, Arabian,
Arabs.
Mi-
Arabs.
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
Middle
Yeah, you could say Middle Eastern. He's right. You could say Middle Eastern, but you could Arabs is okay. It's you know it's a little bit politically incorrect, but yeah. Or you can say Muslim because they're you know the religion Muslim people, Muslim men. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So you see, in the Middle East, there is more discrimination against women.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I. Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's ask Sonia. Sonia, can you hear us? Okay. No. So no, everything is unmuted. There's no sound. So yeah, no Sonia, no Araceli. Okay. All right. So let's. So Monica, you know, we'll continue with you. So let's go to the next exercise. Okay. So here we
Yes.
have 4 words. Can you read these 4 words for me?
For yes, overcome, mindset,
Mind.
mindset,
Yeah.
illiterate, and struggle.
Okay. Do you know what they mean?
No.
Okay. So let me give you some examples and then you can tell me if you understand from the context. Overcome. So
Mhm.
for example, many people nowadays need to
Mhm.
overcome, you know, a lot of bad situations in order to be successful.
Mm.
Okay, so if I have, for example, let's say if you know, yeah, let's say I need to overcome a situation, that a negative situation, to
Mhm.
become successful. I mean, I need to conquer it. I need to go above it. I need to. It's like a challenge, and I need to overcome the challenge. Does it make sense?
Okay. Overcome is like a more like like challenge,
Yeah, like,
overcome, like
well,
a challenge.
well, you have a
Which
challenge
is,
first. Let's say you
uh-huh.
have a challenge, okay? Let's say your challenge is that you don't speak English, for example. But of course, you speak very, you speak English very
Okay.
well. But many people, let's say, they come, like, let's say, for example, me, I moved to the Czech Republic and I didn't speak Czech when I first came. So I had to overcome this problem. It was a challenge, but I overcame the challenge. You see, I was successful.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So
Successful.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it's yeah. I was successful. It was a challenge, and then I overcame it. Means I
Mhm.
conquered it.
Okay. I have confidence. Confidence in overcome is like no.
Overcome is win.
When? Oh, okay.
Win. Okay. You overcome something is you were successful. Okay. So we will see it. You will understand it later a little bit more. A mindset.
Okay.
Mindset.
Mindset. I think it's like a brain or something.
Exactly.
What I think. Uh-huh.
Exactly. It's how you think. Okay. What
How
about
much?
illiterate?
Illiterate. Illiterate is like a lifestyle or something like I know. I am.
Illiterate is when you can't
Oh, okay. When I can speak or when I can
when you
talk, read,
when
read,
you when you can't read.
read
Yeah.
or write,
Yes.
read and write.
And then a struggle.
A struggle is, I think it's come a challenge. No, struggle.
Yeah, it's like a challenge. Correct. It's like a challenge. A little bit different, but a struggle is like a challenge, or like a fight, a battle is a struggle.
Mm,
Challenge. It's a good one. Okay. So let's look at these sentences and then choose the verb that goes in the sentence.
hmm. Okay. For example, the number one, what kind of barriers do women in your country have to overcome?
Correct. So pronunciation, not woman, but many,
Mm, many women,
not
women,
many
women,
women. Yes. One woman, many women. It's a
women,
little bit different.
women,
Yes.
women,
Yeah.
women.
We
Okay,
men. Yeah. Not woman, but we men. Okay.
women.
So can you answer this question with the same verb, overcome?
Does overcome. So I need to answer the question
Yeah, with the verb overcome.
with the verb overcome. They deal with
No, what
no.
women have to overcome blah blah blah.
Women have to overcome with a lot of barriers like language,
Yeah.
like like me.
Yeah. So there have to not a lot of stereotypes. We need to have to overcome stereotypes. They need to overcome, maybe traditional ways of thinking, or yeah, something like that. Okay, next one.
Do you think there are a lot of women that are okay illiterate in
Yeah.
the world?
Yes. What do you think?
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. For example, in Mexico, there are a lot of or in there are a lot of poor women,
Yeah.
and they can read and write,
Yeah.
and all Hispanic America Latina in
Yeah. Latin. Yeah.
Latin America, there are a lot of women.
correct. Women who are
illiterate.
illiterate. Correct. Next one.
Next one. How can we change the mindset of society in order to help women improve their situation?
Yes. So situation.
Situation.
Yes, not situation, but situation.
Situation. Oh, it's very complicated.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, of course, in Spanish it's situación, but in English it's sich, like chango. Situation.
Situation.
Yes. Okay, good, very good. So how can they improve their situation? Well, how can we change the mindset of people in order to change and in order to improve the situation?
I think in order to help women improve this situation, they can get a better jobs.
That's true.
And I think a better they need feel more comfortable with them.
Exactly. Yes, and education is always helps. Okay, and the last one.
What countries, in your opinion, struggle most with gender inequality?
Yes.
I think the most countries are in the Middle East.
Yes. Yeah. So can you say the full sentence and also use struggle most with gender inequality?
In what?
So countries in
most
in the Middle
in the Middle East are most struggle most with gender inequality.
That's right. Countries in the Middle East struggle most with gender inequality. Okay, very nice. Okay, so next one. Okay, so now we're going to watch a short speech, only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, and okay, and now we're going to answer these questions: true or false. Personal experiences don't motivate the speaker. True or false? In the beginning, she couldn't study at university. True or false? It was difficult to make women take part in the project. Okay. And the images of women with their words were shared on the streets. So this is exercise 4. Okay. So right now, just watch the video. We will watch it together. Okay.
Sabes, si acaso no contesto es porque ya seguimos para aquí con el oficial.
Okay.
Si acaso me ven que estoy, es porque sigo.
Okay.
Ya vamos a cruzar. Okay, pero...
Sino que te ayude con las respuestas.
Sí, ¿verdad? Help me. Help.
As an Arab female photographer, I've always found ample inspiration for my projects in personal experiences. The passion I developed for knowledge, which allow me to break barriers towards a better life, was the motivation for my projects. I read, I write. Pushed by my own experience, as I was not allowed initially to pursue my higher education, I decided to explore and document stories of other women who changed their lives through education while exposing and questioning the barriers they face. I covered a range of topics that concerns women's education, keeping in mind the differences among Arab countries due to economical and social factors. These issues include female illiteracy, which is quite high in the region, educational reforms, programs for dropout students, and political activism among university students. As I started this work, it was not always easy to convince the women to participate. Only after explaining to them how their stories might influence other women's lives, how they would become role models for their own community, did some agree. Seeking a collaborative and reflexive approach, I asked them to write their own words and ideas on prints of their own images. Those images were then shared in some of their classrooms and worked to inspire and motivate other women going through similar educations and situation. Aisha, a teacher from Yemen, wrote, "I sought education in order to be independent and to not count on men with everything."
Okay, let's see. So now let's discuss this a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's discuss. So personal experiences don't motivate the speaker. True or false?
False.
That's false. Okay, very good. So what experiences did motivate her, or why is it false?
Because she went to Arab countries and saw a lot of women
Mm-hmm.
that they don't have electricity or some education, anything about this.
That's true. Yes, yeah. So she saw it. In the beginning, she couldn't study at university. True or false?
True.
Yeah, she couldn't study at the university. Okay. See, it wasn't difficult. Actually, okay, can you read it?
Yes, it wasn't difficult to make women take part in the project.
Yes.
It was. I think it's false.
It's false. Yes, it wasn't
Yes.
difficult. Okay. Very good. Okay, and then D.
And the last one, the images of women with their words were shared on the streets.
Yes. Okay. What do you think of this?
And there, I think it's true.
On the streets, where were they shared?
Mm.
Shared in, think of school.
Or no, they're shared on the images on the internet.
In the classroom.
Oh, in the classroom.
Yes, in the classroom. Okay, very good. So where is this woman from?
Arab countries. I think they come from Arab countries.
Okay, very good. Yeah, she's from an Arab country. Okay, very good. So are you there? Oh, okay. Are you there, Sonia?
I was with the judge because I have a, ¿cómo
Ticket.
se dice multa?
Oh, a ticket.
A ticket
We have a ticket.
for a speed limit.
Oh wow, a speeding ticket.
And I got a $50 reduced.
So were you racing on the streets of Laredo, or? Oh really? Oh wow. Okay. How fast were
And
you
then,
racing? How fast were you racing?
11 miles more miles than the
11
permit.
miles an hour?
No, it's the speed limit is 30 and I was driving 41.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you were driving 11 miles over the speed limit.
Over the speed limit, yes.
Yes. Okay. And
But,
but you know, $50. Okay, that's it. Only $50.
no,